it has got a physical consequence and baseline to it. You can't run away to that, from that. I have spoken about this essential service, the service they actually provide. Yeah. But can we also talk about this? What we have today are what I call Weetabix unions. Because union leadership that we have today are so weak that they rush to use the ultimate weapon.
Which is Article 37.
When they fail to negotiate, when they fail in the management of unions and the affairs of labor administration, they rush to this particular end because for them, they would rather have the public being hurt. By the way, it is a leadership that has not really anchored itself properly. You know, and I want, the good thing is that I know that you are related to a former teacher who was a unionist, a strong one. If you see how NAT, at some point, teaching was the lowest paying government job. See how the unionists over time have actually strengthened the teaching fraternity and how they worked around that. What we see today are people who are quite reactionary. Of course, there is a problem here, and we're talking about from 2017. So the government of the day and where we are today has had its own failure. So we cannot say that the government is 100% clean.
Okay.
But we can also not take away these from the unions and how they've actually, how, for example, they've left some of these things to actually go around. Governors, for example, committed, said, some of these things we will do in June. We are not yet in June. Some of these things, because of the budgeting cycle, we will do them in September.
They've not done. Okay, Maliba, I get you. We are prolonging this. KMPDU has declined. This is the latest. Has declined the proposal that you're saying.
Yes.
Secretary General Atela says medics excluded in negotiation process insist appointment letters will not be picked until the demands are met and the 2017 CBA is fully implemented. Maliba, that's where we are, and that's what I want us to address.
It's actually the headline. It's actually the headline on the newspaper. Let me just finish on.
How do you know it's the headline? You already have the headline.
I have actually read the paper.
Okay.
I realize one thing.
Yeah, just briefly because I need to go
just
to
shortly. Yeah. Can I actually just repeat this so that then we don't rush through? This is a very important discussion. That no one is trivializing the issues raised by the unions. No one.
They are pertinent issues.
They are important issues. Then what we also are asking is that on the other side of government is that we should be able to listen to them. Because again, no one in government is in the business of ensuring that people are suffering in hospitals. If there are people who love to be loved are politicians. Politicians love to be loved. So they are not in the business of frustrating Kenyans for sport. But then there are physical considerations that actually have to be put in place. So we are coming at a place where we shouldn't be talking to each other. We should reduce the difference. We should reduce the distance between these particular issues. But what we are saying here is that if you look at all those issues, whether you choose to look at them as 21, as 9 or 4, is that they cannot be done at once. It needs to be procedural. Now that doctors have decided to abscond, we take cognizance of that and say, can we have a return to work formula that actually works around this?
Okay.